Weighing in at 2 pounds, 2 ounces, or 963 grams. This is the Chinese People's Liberation Army, or PLA, Type 20, Cold Zone, Menu 1, Individual Self-Heating Meal. The Chinese Type 20 cold climate variant. These are given to troops deployed in either high elevations or cold climates. Besides everything you have in a standard 20B ration, the cold zone variants menu see the addition of anti-fatigue elements. They also pack more calories than their standard counterpart. The standard one wouldn't have this right here. This basically says cold climate. This type menu 1. This one was made April 11th, 2023, and it's good for 2 years. This really doesn't make any sense of 2,422 kilojoules. That would be extremely low in calories. So I'm guessing that's based off of a gram count or something. The writing right there basically says, cold weather zone special soldiers, self-heating food is a military food that uses flameless self-heating heater to heat the staple food with fried rice and fried noodles as the backbone, accompanied by energy bars, anti-fatigue food, refreshing electrolyte effervescent drink, ginger honey, seasonings, seasoning sauce. The calories provided by each meal are 20% higher than those of the general purpose self-heating foods. All right, so let's get into this thing and get it going. It does have a tear notch going down long ways here. Easy enough. First off, we got a 30-gram baked energy bar, 40-gram bar of fatigue energy food, and we got a spoon and napkins, a 60-gram pack of pickled cucumbers. Those are pretty decent usually. And looks like we got a pack of gum here. These are going to be your heating elements for the FRHs, packed separately. Let's see, what do we got here? 100 or a 10-gram pack of ginger honey there. And your refreshing electrolyte effervescent tabs. And a 25-gram pack black bean chicken chili sauce. Sounds pretty good. And this is your measuring device for your flameless ration heater. This is your FRH, and it's got your meals in with a protective sleeve over it, warmer. We got the two of them. Let's get in and see which ones they are. This one's going to be 280-gram package of fried noodles with mushroom and braised pork. That sounds pretty good. And the second one, going to be a 290-gram pack of green bean and beef fried rice. Those both sound amazing. That's a nice little spread there, and that's going to be it. So I'm going to get all this set up, and we'll be right back. All right, so that's about as good as it's going to get. Let's start off by first getting these mains heated up. So we're going to get the heating elements out of here. And we got 4 of them. So one goes on each side of the meal. One works fine. Make it super hot. Goes in there. And goes in there. And we got our water bag. Fill it to the line. And get her in there. Instant. Oh, God. That is absolutely insane how fast that works. And it's hotter than can be. Alright. Instead of that, leaning up against a rock or something. And we'll get the second one. Can't tell you how hot that thing is within a second. Do that faster. And we're going to lean this up against a rock or something. Whew. Do be careful if you mess with those. I mean, I barely got any of that steam, and I'll tell you. Alright, let's check out the little sport here. That would break pretty easily, but it'll do its job. And a couple napkins. It's basically a Kleenex. Alright, what else we got here? Let's check out this gum. One big piece. It's basically equal to 2 chiclet sized pieces in a US MRE. Check out that the energy bar. Has a do not eat me in there. In Chinese and in English, so don't eat that. That's what it looks like. Feels kind of like a Rice Krispie bar if you push it into it. Oh, it doesn't have much of a smell to it. Be interesting to see what that tastes like. And the pickled cucumbers. Wouldn't pickled cucumber just be a pickle? And that's what she's looking like. Nice little amount. Bean chicken paste. Let's get this drink going here. So it says add it to 250 milliliters of water, which is a little over 8 ounces, about 8.4 ounces to be exact. Doesn't say a flavor. Huh. I gotta just suck some up my nose. It kind of smells orangey, citrusy a little bit, light flavor or smell. That'll about do it. Nice and fizzy. Alright. Let that do its thing. Almost forgot. This anti-fatigue bar. Get into that. Feels kind of like a jelly bar. Very slick, soft. No smell at all to it. That's interesting. It's kind of like those Spanish creams that you get in those little packages that are impossible to open. Maybe a little bit thicker than that though, but pretty close. Alright, I'm not waiting. I want to try that. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. No taste that's known to me in my book. I really couldn't tell you what's in that. That's definitely something you're just gonna toss down, eat it fast, because it's not memorable. Look at this drink. What in the world is going on here? Definitely smells vitamin-y. It smells like vitamins. And orangish. That is weird. Black specks all over. Looks like something you dye your eggs in for Easter. Wow, that's weird. Sticks to your spoon. Yeah, I don't think those are supposed to taste good. I think they're just supposed to be there to give you energy, get you through cold days, cold nights. I hope that's what they're for, because I hope that ain't a taste bud that's, well, maybe you get used to it over time if you drink or eat it a lot enough. But wow. Give those FRHs a flip over, and man, they just picked up again. Those things are crazy. Alright, I don't want to wait anymore. I'm going to try this. I don't know. I'm not getting any flavors from that. It's very soft, kind of like you're biting into styrofoam. It doesn't taste bad, but there's like no flavor that, again, that I can pull out of there. Wow. It's good though. I'm like striking out here on flavor profiles here. There's just no taste to that. At the very end, you get a hint of something, but it's nothing that I'm familiar with. Alright, so I had to look it up. There's basically egg, sugar, milk, and flour in this. So, I mean, I can get that. I mean, it kind of tastes a little eggy. But, I mean, it's not bad. It's just nothing that's standing out flavor-wise. Old bready, eggy. I don't really taste sugar. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get out these meals that are hot, hot, hot. Does have another tear down here with a white substance from that, so we're going to wipe that off. God, that's hot. Holy Moses. That's the bottom. It does have a gusset. Woo! It's going to be the rice. Nope, this is the noodles. Oh, that smells good. Smells like some soy sauce. Maybe some ginger and honey. That's probably what I imagine that ginger honey would smell like. That does look good. All right, let's get the other one out here. So hot. Look at that. You could definitely eat this right out of the pouch. Just like most Chinese mains that kind of just come out just like a solid sheet. That smells pretty similar too. That smells really freaking good. Little sticky rice action. And this says it's supposed to be green beans, but unless my parents lied to me when I was younger, that's a pea. It's not like a fast food Chinese place that you would get in the States. Just by looks you can tell it's different. It's more simplistic. This is gonna burn my mouth. Wow, that is so good. You can taste the carrots, peas, beef. The rice is cooked perfectly. Peas are perfect. The beef is cooked really, really well. It has a great flavor. For some people, it could be a little too plain for them. That's why they give you seasoning packs. And try out that noodle. Big old pieces of beef in there. Now that is killer good. Wow. It's got a nice little grease to it. It's not overly greasy though. But you can definitely tell it's there. You can taste the beef straight away. Bring you in. Let you get a close-up how good that looks. Let's give that drink another try. It's not too bad. It tastes a little thicker, like a electrolyte drink. It's got a thicker taste profile to it. A slight orange taste. It's not bad, but it's most definitely not my favorite. Let's check out that bean sauce. See how good this goes with this rice and noodle dish. I'm gonna try just a very greasy. Smells like it might be spicy. Get a little bit of everything there. Yeah, that adds a really good extra boost of flavor to that. There's a spice that builds slowly. So far it hasn't built too much for me. Yeah, that's really good. I don't know how much help it's going to do for these noodles, because the noodles, in my opinion, are really good the way they are. It definitely is really, I think, meant for that rice. Yeah, to me, it didn't add really too much to this. I mean, a little bit of spice, but to me, this is really good by itself. I think it's meant for this rice. I could be 100% wrong, but to me, that's what it goes best with. All right, let's check out these pickled cucumbers. Big bite there. Those are good. They're a little salty and sweet. It's a nice cooling touch, which would be good with the spice of that sauce and the rice here. Check that out. Yeah, that's a great combo. The pickled flavor it adds flavor, adds a little sweetness, a little saltiness, but it also calms down a little bit of the heat from that sauce. That's a great combination. Man, I thought I was really hungry coming into this, but man, I'm already getting full. That's getting a little bit better tasting with every time. Maybe because I'm thirsty after, putting in the salt and the spice. We do have this left over. A ginger honey. Alright, that'll do. Let's go ahead and some of that on the spoon there. Holy cow. That's one of the weirdest and best tasting things I've ever had. That is absolutely, I would just eat that by itself. You taste the ginger and the honey together. Almost kind of tastes like a lemon limey flavor with that mix. But I'm going to put this in here. Try it out. That is good. It's a new flavor for me, and that's terrific. Let's see if the sweetness of that honey does anything with that. I mean, this is just awesome. So good. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you're supposed to put that in there. Don't really care if you're supposed to put in there, because that tastes really good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of ginger. She is my favorite over Marianne. It's like a little spicy with the ginger and honey. It's such a great combo. Try it out in the rice. Yeah, that's going to go good with anything. Man, I'm getting full. Alright guys, I'm going to check out this gum here real quick. This is going to be a later snack for me to finish up. I really can't do anything more with this. Let's get a palate cleanser. Those black pieces are freaking me out a bit. I don't know what the heck that is. Big old piece of gum. Yeah, gum's a nice soft chew. Very, very light peppermint flavor. It's actually really pleasing. Clean out the teeth from all that rice. Alright, Well, I appreciate you guys stopping by today. If you enjoyed, feel free to like the video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do it if you want. And we'll see you in the next one. Y'all have a good one. Take it easy.